so as to make the second part, I mean the English part. And today we are going to talk about professional training and integration into workplace. Let me remind you that you are in direct in Marti TV Monde. And we have as guest today Mr. Mansour Diallo, consultant and firm at the same time. And let me let you know that he have his own office, which name else, and we are going to give him the floor so as to explain us what he's doing really and to allow him to do his own presentation. Hello, Mr. Diallo.
Hello, all. Thank you very much for having me. I'm really very happy being here today and sharing this time with you. So my name, as you said, my name is Mansour Diallo. I'm a trainer and also I'm a consultant. I have my consultancy office that is in Nguissaly. It is named ALS. So in ALS, we are training people in English. We're doing translation, we're doing interpretation. We're also training people in marketing and management. So I'm honored to be here today at this special day, which corresponding to the Labor Day. I take advantage of this opportunity to wish all workers, okay, a good, happy Labor Day, and also to wish people that don't have a job yet to find very soon one.
Happy Labor Day to everyone. So Mr. Diallo, you talk a while back. You say you are in work, and in your office you are doing consultant in management. It is only advices or it is a formation that you are given to do?
Yeah, so actually at the ALS we are providing trainings in English, business communication. We are also providing trainings in marketing and management, but we are also giving advice to companies that need it or professionals that would like just to improve their level or to be trained in a certain way or in a certain field. So we are also providing trainings for them in order to improve their skills, their professional skills.
Okay, so now I understand. So Mr. Diallo, can you give me the definition, the meaning of the two concepts? I mean, formation and integration into workplace.
Yeah, so training is just about giving to people the required skills that will help them, that will allow them to be at ease in their professional field. Okay, so now when it comes to training, we have also to talk about the place where this training is taking place. And the place is the company. So companies are looking for good fits. Companies are looking for people that are well trained and that will be good professionals. So for that, when companies recruiting, they focus most of the time on what we call the 4 Bs. The 4 Bs. So the first B is about to buy. So who is going to be bought? It is this professional, this student that was in a training school that has now some professional skills, and the company will propose a price to this student. And if the price fits with the expectation of the student, he is going to start working with the company. So then we are with the first B, which is to buy. And then the second B, I talked about 4. The second is about to build, because after having bought a worker, you brought him in your company, but there is something that you have to do. And the thing that you have to do is participating in training him, in improving his training. So that's why the second B is called to build. You're building the worker that you bought. The third B is about to boost. You need to boost him. To boost him means what? It means you need to give him promotion. Okay, you recruited him as an assistant, and you have also to give him the opportunity to be one day a manager or an executive in your company. Yeah. Okay, so the last one, the last B, and the most important one is also about being able to bind the worker that you bought, because you bought him, you spent time and money for training him. Okay, you boosted him. Now he knows everything about your company. You don't have to let him go. You have to bind him in your company. So how are you going to bind him? The only way you can bind this worker is motivating him. And motivation is not just like, yeah, I give you money I give you good working conditions, I give you a car, an apartment and everything, then you motivated and you will be motivated forever. No, motivation is something that is changing, okay, through time. So that's why Zig Ziglar said motivation is like bathing. Okay. That's why it is recommended daily. You cannot say, I showered yesterday, so I will not shower today. No. Yeah. Unless you are a sailor maybe, okay? But normally you have to shower every day. And that's the same with motivation. Motivation is something that is dynamic, that is changing, that is moving.
Sometimes people are talking about consideration as one of motivation.
Absolutely, yeah, sure, consideration. You know, we have different profiles of workers. We have some workers that are oriented towards money. Yeah. If you give them 2 million as a salary and you don't respect them, they are happy. We have other people, they are not interested in money. They look for consideration. Okay? So you give them a lot of money, you don't respect them, they will go tomorrow and look for another job. Okay? Because they are consideration oriented. We have some people, they are family oriented. So as a company, it is important to know what motivates each of your workers. And then, you know that everybody knows that money is something that we all love. We all love money. Okay, everybody is motivated by money. But at a certain level, different levels. Okay, so we can give money, a lot of money to workers. We can give consideration to workers, good working conditions, respect, everything. So this will be a kind of package. Okay, where the motivation process is not only about money, but it will be a package where we have money, consideration, respect, good working conditions. Okay. Then you will have the best fits. Then you will have the good workers in your company. Because, you know, every time a worker is leaving your company, it's not only an individual, a person that is going. Yeah. It is also a strategy that is going. It is also information that is going out. Yeah. And this information can end up to the hands of your competitors. Okay. Then it will be very, very risky for you and the survival for of your company.
Yeah, it is sure. So thank you, Mr. Diallo, for answering. So we are going to we are going to talk about formation. Okay. You know that it is not evident at all, and some people say that they are losing their time for doing training. So it is it a guarantee so as to be to have a job or to be integrated in the workplace?
You know, even if you're not able to find a job, to me, training is important. You know, knowledge is important. Knowledge is not only something that will allowing you to find a job that will give you money, but it is also something that can guarantee you respect from other people. It is important. Even, you know, for sure, when you're paying your money, it's because you want to have a training that will tomorrow give you open doors for you where you will be able to work and stuff like that. Training, to me, is something very important, and it's never useless. It's never useless, it's never expensive, okay? Because to me, there is being without knowledge is more expensive than having knowledge, okay? If the day that you think knowledge is expensive, try to be ignorant. The day that you will be ignorant, you will know that it is worth to pay billions and to have knowledge rather than staying without knowledge.
Okay, you're right. So it is not easy at all because there is a big problem, and this big problem is how to find a job. So can you explain us the way to take?
Yeah. So the way to take is, you know, we have many students, thousands and thousands of students every year coming in the market looking for a job. So now they need to be different. You know, Steve Jobs used to say, we don't want to be the best, we want to be different. So if you are different, you will be taken. What does it mean to be different? To be different means that at the end of your training, you are thousands and thousands in the market, and everyone has a paper that is called a degree. Okay, everyone has it. But there is 3 things that everybody doesn't have. The 3 things that everybody doesn't have is that they are personal growth. First of all, personal growth. It is how you are able to express yourself, how you are able to communicate with people, and how you are able also to impose yourself in your working place.
Is it personal development?
Yes, personal development, okay? So this is important because otherwise, if you can be technically very good, And if you are shy in company, you will be just overcome with people that have less competencies than you and that are not shy. Okay. So first of all, personal growth, personal development. The second, we can talk about the IT, information technology. Okay, we need to have these tools. Today, illiterate people are people that cannot use computers. So at least when you want to be competitive in the working place and when you want to be competitive in the market looking for a job, you have to master IT. And also, you have to know how to speak English. So if you have these three, it means that you have a competitive advantage compared to other people that only have their paper that is called degree.
So we understand. So let's talk about the importance of English in the area of enterprise.
Yeah, so you know, English is very important, and I'm saying that today English is a must, and the less you can have with English is teaching it. Okay? I understood lately that the less you can have when you are able to speak English, the less that you can have with English is being a teacher. English, just to tell you that English is giving huge opportunities. If you are able to speak English, it means that you have the key for all doors. Okay? And today, you know, companies, when they are recruiting people, they are insisting in the fact that they want people that are able to speak English because the job offers today are in English. So it means that people that cannot speak English or that cannot read English, they don't interest us. We are only targeting people that are able to speak English.
Only people.
Only, yes.
It is the reason why we have office in English formation, English training.
Yeah, that is one of the reasons. Okay, but the other reason is that I noticed that in my area, Monde, my hometown, when people wanted to get a training in English, okay, they used to travel to go to Dakar for the training centers in order to get it. I said, why not creating a center here in Dakar that in Monde that will be less expensive and that will allow to my people to have a training instead of going to Dakar and giving a lot of money there.
Okay, there is any other language, Spanish, Italian. Why you put your choice into English?
Yeah, because as I said a while ago, English is a must today. I love French, I love Spanish, okay, I can speak Spanish, but I know that the opportunity that you can have from English, you cannot have them from another language today. As a professional, as an executive, if you want to be competitive, it is a must for you to be able to speak English. That's the reason why, if you go to the business schools, they are delivering classes in English. They are not delivering classes in Spanish, in the other languages, because of the importance of English.
Right. So, while back how you talk about personal development, there is some skills that people have into them. These things you don't learn it in at school. I did develop personal when I were in Bachelor 2, and I noticed that there is something that I didn't know, but I noticed that the ability to communicate in front of people, I get it before doing development personal. So what is the importance of development?
Absolutely. So the importance of personal growth classes is allowing you, it is helping you to discover who you are. Okay? You can be very strong. You can have many strengths without knowing it. So these classes will not change you actually, but it will help you to discover your real personality, who you are. Okay? So that's why the personal growth classes are important, because they are helping you to discover yourself, to know what you can do and what you cannot do. What are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, where you're excelling and stuff like that.
So when I get my back exam, I was confused. I didn't know which training to do. Should I be in a university? Should I be at business school? Should I be abroad? Which formation for the young? Which formation do you advise them?
So the advice that I'm giving to young people, and they are very numerous, having the same concern that you had, is first of all to try to discover their passion. So if you discover your patient, then you see, according to your patient, which specialization or which training you can do. So it is important, you know, when you're looking for a job, don't look for a job just for having money. You must look for a job that will allow you to exercise your patient. It is very important, so that you will be working all your life without working. Because every time you're working, it's just like you're playing, you're entertaining. Okay? So it is important to discover your patient. That's why with our movement, Monde in Monde, we created an activity, okay, that was for giving orientation and advice to students that were in high school. So that when they have their back, they would know what they have to do, okay, according to their profile and according to their patient. So it is important to discover your patient. And your patient is about what you can do. Okay? So it's just like, you know, we have a proverb in Wolof that goes, but do you know why atom? Okay, so that's right. Okay, so that's right. That's it. So you cannot know. I cannot know you better than you know yourself.
Yeah.
Okay? Absolutely. So you know yourself, you know very good yourself, then you try to see what is your patient. And you flow your patient. Yeah. And you entertain all your life. You work all your life without working.
So what are you going to tell to people who choose their training just because they see their friends during this matter? So what are you going to tell to them?
Yeah, you know, I have.
Will they be able to regret it in the future?
Absolutely, they will. Yeah, for sure they will, because I experienced it in the past, working in the international level and working with for an American company. But I resigned and I came back home because I didn't like what I was doing there. Today that I'm home, I'm working here, I'm less paid, but happier. You know, so because I'm exercising my patient, I discovered my patient and I'm doing my patient. That's why I can be in a classroom talking from 8 to midnight without feeling any fatigue, without being tired. Okay, because I'm practicing, it will be just like a show for me. So it is important when you're looking for a job to look a job that will allow you to practice your patient.
That will allow you to be free and be easy.
Absolutely.
In the future.
That's right.
So a while back I heard you talking about a citizen movement. Are you the founding president?
Yes, yeah. So with some friends and former students, we created a citizen movement that is called Monde, that is in Monde. Yeah, so I take advantage of this opportunity to congratulate all brothers and sisters that are involved in the social life in Monde, in social involvement in Monde. Okay, actually the young people are doing a great job, and as part of them, I'm very proud of the good job that they're doing. So with Monde also, we are just trying to give our contribution. Because you know, we have some quotation, we have a quote saying, yeah, it's easy to go up, but what is hard is to stay up. To me, we don't need to stay at the top. Once you are at the top, you get down and you try to bring people that are down there with you. Yeah. So this is the aim. To me, this is what does it mean to be a leader. It is what does it mean to have a vision. Because it's not only about you. It's just like Ubuntu. I am because you are. Without the others, you are nothing. Okay? I am because you are. So that's why we created this movement, and we are professional. We have students, we have people that are working, and all that we're doing is for free. We are training people in Monde, we are training sport people, we are involved in training, in education, and all the services that we're providing are for free. We're not charging any penny for the services that we're providing in Monde. All is for free.
I imagine that it will not easy at all. So, what were your citizen engagement so as to make it happen?
Yeah, so, yeah, you know, it is, and what is extraordinary is that the movement was born in one of my classes. At this time, yeah, I was teaching, yeah, I was in class, and we're talking about things that don't work, that are not working properly in our community, in Monde. And after the class, so I was really expressing out things coming straight from my heart. Okay, so after the class, some students came in my office and told me, so why not creating a movement, a citizen movement that will allow us to tackle all the problems, all the issues that we're talking about. So yeah, can be good.
Yeah.
And that's how together we get together and we created the movement. Yeah.
So we are going to listen music. I think that the artists are in good.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Ahlu Brick brothers,
Paradise.
Ahlu Brick, yeah. We are proud, we're very proud of them, yeah. Thank you. Okay, so the advice that I'm giving to these young people that are in the informal sector is just to try to train themselves, okay? Because if I take the case of my community, the city where I'm from, Monde, we are trying to help, sometimes we are helping some women associations, okay, in providing them with training, okay? They are fish processing, they are market women, and they don't know how to manage efficiently their activities. So we provide them with training and for free. And I think that, yeah, for free, without asking any penny. Everything that we're doing in our social involvement is free. Okay? Yeah, and we go in all the department of Monde. It can be in Joal, in Gaporu, everywhere. And we're providing trainings for free because this is our contribution. We are just trying to give back what the community gave us when we were young people. Okay? So I think these people that are in the informal sector, they can just try to see Mr. Bamba, Mr. Laye Bamba. I know that he is providing relevant classes and using the local languages, okay, in marketing in Wolof. So they can just try to contact him, and I know that he will be providing them with the training that they need. Okay? Yeah.
Sure. Sure. So we are going to talk about the famous citation. Famous citation of Mr. Diallo. Before, I say before undertaking, you have first to do?
Open take. Sorry, people listening.
Mr. Diallo, can you tell us more about this?
Absolutely. So I can. This is a quote that I created, and the quote was created from an observation. Because I noticed that in the school that I'm working and in all business schools that I'm delivering classes, every year they're asking students to work on business plans. Okay? They have to validate the business plans in order to go to the next level. So, and I realized that people are every year producing business plans, but almost we even don't realize up to 10% of these business plans. So I wonder why they don't try to see how they can implement these business ideas that they have. And I realized that it's because when students are working on their business plans, it's not about a business that they are dreaming to realize one day, but it's just because they want, in a very quick way, to create a business, a company, okay, to fill the forms, then to graduate and to forget completely about the business that was created before. So that's why I said, this is entrepreneur, okay? And then I created a word, a neologism that I called overprong. Overprong, yeah. Overprong is what, to me, overprong is the first step before entrepreneur. Yeah, you see, you can see over there and ant here. Okay, so to me, before entering, first of all, you need to open. So what do we mean? What does it mean now? Overprong. in Overplan, we have 3 things. The first one is, in Overplan, first of all, you have to discover, when it comes to create your company, first of all, you need to identify your patient, to know what is your patient. It is very important to discover your patient. So once you have your patient, then you see what you are the best at in the world. If you are about to create a company, would you be Apple? Would you be marketing TV? Would you be a Microsoft? You will be the best at your domain, at what you're doing. And the last one is about money. How much do you have in your pocket? Because you need money to start your business. Okay, so some of my students asking me, yeah, you know, sir, the best issue that we're facing when it comes to create our companies is how we can find the money, the fund needed. I said, how many are you? They told me they are 3,000. So I said, then you guys are 3,000. 3,000, if everyone gives a participation of 1,000 per month, it will be 3 million. 3 million times 10 months, it will be 30 million. So 30 million, we choose among you the 10 best business plans, and you finance your own businesses and you start your business. And you're not struggling for the money, because 1,000 is absolutely nothing. You can easily have it. If you stay 1 day without having breakfast, you have your 10,000, you have your 1,000. Okay, so it is initiatives like that that you can gather the money, because together we can. Together things go better. Okay, so this is what we have in Overplan. So Overplan is about the patient, what we are the best at, about money, how much money do you have. And then these three things that I call it, are now the key that will allow you to open. Over, you open, and then you enter. Okay? Once you enter, then you can take. You can enter and take. Okay? Because you have the key. Okay? So that is what it means.
I think that it is very, very clear. So you have just to follow your patient, and knowing them how do you get in your pocket.
Absolutely.
And
yeah.
And after?
Yeah, and after, what are you the best at in the world?
Great. So your last word, Mr. Diallo.
So thank you. It was really a great honor for me and a pleasure to be here sharing this time with, first of all, Mr. Bamba, a friend of mine, okay, and also with you, Miss Awa, okay. Really, I enjoy the atmosphere. I appreciate the music, okay, from Ahlubrik, from Babamal also. Okay, thank you for the good music, and thank you for really having me. I was really very happy being here with you.
So I thank that Mr. Diallo all the time for us, and it was a great pleasure to have you like guest.
Thank you.
So thank you, dear viewers, and we'll see you next.
Thank you.
Thank you.